two important features of the Indian economy on the eve of independence. On the eve of independence, Indian economy was number one, stagnant economy. What exactly is a stagnant economy? On the eve of independence, Indian economy was completely stagnant economy. What it means, there was no growth in production or income. Between 1860 and 1945, growth rate of per capita income was as low as 0.5% per annum, and between 1925 and 1950 it was 0.1% per annum. On account of this stagnation, bulk of Indian population lived in poverty. Standard of living of the people was very low. Epidemics and starvation were a recurring phenomenon. Number two, backward economy. Indian economy was a backward economy on the eve of independence. Backward economy is the one in which per capita income is very low. In 1947 and 1948, per capita income in India was just rupees 230. The bulk of the population was very poor without sufficient food, clothing, and shelter. Unemployment was rampant. Agricultural backwardness. Nearly 80% of the country's population was engaged in agriculture, but its contribution to GDP was only 50%. Agriculture productivity was low. Food grain production was barely enough for subsistence. Number four, industrial backwardness. There were no basic and heavy industries in the country. Production of machines was nil, and small scale cottage industries were completely ruined by the Britishers. For the bulk of its capital good requirement, the Indian industry was dependent on import from Britain. Number five, rampant poverty. Bulk of population was very poor. People lacked food, clothing, and shelter. All this was owing to widespread unemployment and massive illiteracy. Number six, poor infrastructure. Industrial development, including means of communication and transportation, generation of power was very low. Heavy dependence on imports, the country had to depend on imports of machinery and other equipment of production.